Hello and welcome to Fractured Space. This is an early access, free on Steam game, a multiplayer space game. This is, as far as I could tell, well, I could not only tell, but also see, because I've been playing this game for about a dozen times already, and well, the first recording, the frame rate wasn't right, so the audio got all fucked up. The second recording, the game crashed severely, which also crashed my hard drive, which corrupted the recorded files, except for the last part, which will be the second part of this video. It will be a bit of a strange transition probably, because I talked about team play and early access versus demo, etc. So I went in full rant. So anyways, yeah, this is an early alpha. This game is built on Unreal Engine 4, which will be the first actual game in Unreal 4 that I'll be playing, or at least try to play, because, well, just look at this space penis. Well, just this ship. Look at this detail. The ships look awesome! They look really pretty, but my computer, of course, does not like it. Just look at these settings that I need to have now. Everything is on low, even the resolution is on the lowest possible, that I still can get 720p, but damn. It is a heavy game for your computer. You do need a good computer, because this is Unreal 4. Brand new engine and a brand new game. Now, premise of this game is it is pretty much like War Thunder in space. You have all sorts of ships. You have two teams, and you have to capture points. And in the meantime, you try to kill each other. According to the developers, this is a heavily team-based game, which immediately rose some questions for me, because so far, the team-based games I played, Team Fortress 2, War Thunder, some other games, there was a team in terms you were wearing the same color, but the actual team play was very dependent on the people and rarely happened. And this game is suffering from the same problem. The gameplay, it's fun, it's okay. The controls are very easy. It's WASD, control and space for the movement on all axes. You use your mouse button for your main two weapons, which is mostly in offensive or defensive weapons, or two offensive weapons, and one is like a big strong weapon, the other is a more rapid fire weapon. The ships fly very easily. They're surprisingly maneuverable, especially for the biggest ships. But that's okay, because it's science fiction, so that's okay. And it feels nice. Targeting is easy. You do need some skills in actually targeting the enemy ship. It's cool. You have some tech trees, so you can, if you level up, you can get new ships. They are all bigger ships, though. There is no small ships as of yet in this game. It's all you have like the smaller-ish corvettes, and these two ships. You have from Zarek Industrial. Zarek, nice Battlestar Galactica reference there. You have a slightly larger ship, which is more an offensive ship, and then you have like the really big flagships, which are just huge things. This one is rather small. This support craft, attack craft. So you have these base ships, which are pretty versatile, and then you split out to more specialized ships, which is cool. I'm kind of missing the smaller ships, because if you have these big capital ships, it would be cool if you could have like bombers and fightercraft, but kind of like Star Wars Battlefront 2, but then more expensive really, because you can also control the capital ships. That would be cool. I'm not sure if they're gonna implement those as of yet. It's just these big ships And that's fine, really, for now. Because the gameplay is nice. You can have all sorts of crew. UP, I'll fly. That's pretty cool.
I can keep your ship moving. If you have a ship that size, you need a good comms officer.
You need a good comms officer. And you have the renegades. Well, that's pretty... These guys are so stereotypical, by the way.
Trust me with your ship. You'll never regret it. How do you serve?
Me and ships, we get on. They talk to me. You want a girl in a miniskirt? Pick someone else.
And of course, the rest is the tactical officer.
I can do that.
You want them dead? I can do that. So that's. How do I go? Oh, I go like this. So that's pretty stereotypical, but it's fine. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with the Corvette now. So let's launch the game. I won't be playing much combat in this video because this game is way too heavy for my computer. There's 2 people in this server, so I'm gonna join. Okay, and here we are in the game. Oh, and I accidentally shots fired. Now we have our big capital ship over here. Don't crash, please. I was been recording for a while and went really well, but the crash was really bad because it corrupted. My hard drive was just gone. I just had to reset my entire computer. So I see another. Oh, there we go. There is our ship selection. Well, yes, I do want to play as a Corvette, so I'm ready. We're playing with the Devil, Ego, and Habitable. Well, Ego, your name immediately implies the point that the problem I have with these games. Stop shooting at me, you tit! It's supposed to be team-based, but I'm gonna bet my money on this that everyone is just gonna play for themselves. And I'm playing as support shit now because I do love team play. Ironically, I'm not much of a team player, but when it's done well in a game, I do like doing, like cooperating and doing cool stuff together. You know, that's just awesome. You know, achieving something together, and we're going. Yeah, the game has started. So, but yeah, I don't expect too much team play because I've played 5 games now. In one game, somebody was flying this support ship and was supporting me with heals because this thing has a heal beam. Let me show it. Yeah, that's the heal beam. See, gives some extra hull. So that was good, and that allowed us to achieve victory over a certain point. Because this is like, yeah, it's like capture points. These big stations are points you need to capture. If you're within this blue sphere, you will start capturing the point. That's pretty much the premise of this game now. So, but yeah, let's see. Everyone jumped to different locations. Most jumped to. Well, I'm gonna follow Hemidal to balance things out. So I'm gonna press 5. That's the hotkey for the jump drive, and I'm going to beta 2. So yes, and now we're jumping. So I'm gonna try and support my ally here. He's over there. Luckily, my ship is pretty fast. Yeah, you have pretty much all degrees of movement, though the actual combat does feel pretty two-dimensional. Let's target him.
I have a new target.
Let's see if we can hit him. Oh god. I thought there was a guy here. Yeah, there he is. Okay, so it's the capital ship, so I'm gonna try and support him. That is if I don't get killed first. And as you can see, my frame rate is just dying now. So yeah, I'm Oh, I gotta support him. No, too late. Oh well. Well, I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked now, so that's another capital ship. So oh, there's 2 big capital ships. So I'm gonna bail out now. I'm gonna. Oh no, I've been destroyed. So yeah. My low FPS didn't allow me to save him in time, but yeah, it was just the two of us against a whole bunch of ships. Oh dear. So yeah, combat is easy. Like I said, left mouse button fires my weapon, right mouse button fires my heal beam. So that's pretty fast. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 do all sorts of stuff. So I have a defensive field here. Oh, that's some sort of shield. Okay, that's cool. Okay, I didn't know the ship had that. So that's a thing. You have ability shutdown. So that would be some sort of weapon. I have point defense weapons, and of course the jump drive. So yeah, it's all very easy accessible buttons, and it's all very fast, very basic. Yeah, the only downside, but it's more personal preference. Oh, shut up, one. That is look, you can't actually turn up or down. You don't have actually full 360 degrees of rotary movement that you can do. You can move on the different axes, but that's about it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna switch now to the other half of the video that I recorded earlier. This was a quick sneak peek at the game play as it is now, so I'm gonna jump to beta 2 again. Oh, accidentally shots fired! Yes, and you have upgrades, so...
The jump is complete.
Okay, let me try to actually aim at him. Send him heal. Yeah, I healed him, so that's cool. But yeah, I'm gonna switch now to part 2 of this video. And yeah, I'll see you later. Oh, accidentally shots fired. God. This is a good point. Some guys just jumped away now to save their own asses, even though I was healing them. And now I'm getting my ass kicked. But there is another guy, but he's half dead. So yeah, we just lost this point because people were jumping away. This is exactly my problem with this team-based game. Everyone is just doing it for itself. Sorry about the audio, by the way. And we're back. Apologies, the game crashed, and Fraps then crashed too, and now my second hard drive is gone. I think, yeah, there was some severe indexing error or something. I hope I can recover this drive. Well, if you see this video, that means I did, because the entirety of the what I've recorded so far is my on-board drive that's gone now. So if you see this video, I recovered it. God, oh God, that, oh God, I'm so... Anyways, yeah, it is a very pretty game. Yeah, I first have to recover my drive, and I can't really show you much combat because my computer can't handle this game. It's way too heavy for my computer. So yeah, it is a cool game though. What I've played so far, combat is it's fun. It's a bit two-dimensional. It would be cool if you could actually, you know, rotate around your axis and actually have full 3D free movement. That's just something I like in these games because it's in space. I mean, if I want flat 2D movement, then just give me a land-based game, give me a sea-based game, something on a planet. But if I'm in space, I want to move in every, I want to rotate in every direction. You can already sort of move in every direction. You can move up, down, and I understand that I did it this way because it's more accessible. I mean, I don't want to be like I don't know, Evil Line or what's that other game called? Elite Dangerous. But it's just something I like. I mean, it's okay. It works for this game, and you know, not every game needs to have the same gameplay and systematics and stuff. But yeah, I will certainly check this game out again when I have a better computer and when it's been developed more. It is pretty crashy now. it doesn't work that well with Fraps because it used the DirectX 11, and I got a pop-up that said Fraps usually crashes DirectX 11 in this game, so which I think is what happened. Though this was the first crash I got, and I've been playing for a while now. Fortunately, I don't have recording skills because shit happened. So, but it looks really cool. The effects are really cool. Of course, the DirectX 11, the graphics is all nice. So that's all nice. Gameplay, like I said, team-based. You have to do something. Like, I got an idea. Like, you have these big capital ships, right? You could have like other players actually be your crew. Have somebody, have a hangar which other players have the ships in, and they can launch their ships. You could have, you have big capital ships, but you could have bombers and you could have fighters too, which kind of would have make it like Star Wars Battlefront 2 in those space battles. But I feel that future that hasn't been explored that much yet. But yeah, I don't want this to be Battlefront 3, of course. But right now, they should really implement something that allows players to easily communicate with each other, preferably over voice. Though don't want all the 15-year-old screaming over their microphone. Oh, you killed me! I'm gonna call my dad on you. Like that. Yeah, but yeah, I love space games. I love space games. I love space. It's fascinating. I love the freedom of space. I love the looks of this game, and the gameplay is, as far as I could manage with the low FPS game, it is pretty straightforward enough. Also for people who are, that well versed in space combat. The controls are really easy. Controls are just. This just does feel like War Thunder in space. I did get bored with War Thunder after a while, pretty quickly actually, because it advertises team-based gameplay just like War Thunder does, and just like War Thunder, I just can see it happening that it's just to each their own, scoring points, leveling up, because this game has a level up system just like War Thunder. And my main problem with War Thunder was there barely was any team play. There was the only team play I got when I was playing with friends. We were talking over Skype, communicating directly, and we were playing together. We were covering each other's asses. If there was a support craft, we would protect the other ones. Like, I was this big bomber plane once, and my friends were protecting me, so I could take out the key points that needed to be bombed in that game mode. That works. That is fun team-based gameplay, because you're doing things together, and the developers of Fractured Space are advertising that same thing. Be a team, play together, but you need something to play together with. And in War Thunder, I didn't feel that in what was that game? Even in Team Fortress 2, where you're more densely packed. It would happen occasionally, but mostly it was to each their own too. I would really like to see a game for once that has a really, really good, fleshed out, team-based gameplay, and that is a space combat game, or just a multiplayer combat game. I know it's really hard because you are dependent on the players themselves to actually be a team, but if you present your game as team-based multiplayer gameplay, then make a system that kind of forces the players to do team-based gameplay. And yeah, this just feels like another game that advertises team-based gameplay, but doesn't have anything that actually results in team-based gameplay, except when the actual players, the people themselves, decide to be a team. But it's usually friends or collaborations or something like that. You know, people who already know each other and they play together. And that's always cool, but yeah, it's just something I always felt was missing in these games. Beside that, it's a cool game. If you have a good computer, check it out, play it. It's free on Steam, it's early access, so you can just try it out, and if you don't like it, well, you didn't spend any money on it, so which is one of the reasons I checked this game out, by the way, because yeah, I'm not that rich, so when I wanna try out a game, I wanna try it out for free, really, which is a good thing that you have a lot of early access free games, but I miss trials, I miss demos. It's just completely gone. And especially for someone like me who doesn't have a lot of disposable income, I don't have a very good computer. So yeah, especially that last point, I don't have a very good computer. If I bought this game right now, yeah, I wouldn't be able to play it properly because my frame rate is like 7 in a fight. It's around 20, 25 now, but this is just displaying this ship, and the main part of this game is the combat. But I can't properly play that because my frame rate is too low. So if I would have bought this game, I wouldn't be able to properly play this game. If I would, but now because I have this early access, this is pretty much a demo. This early access. This is pretty much the modern demo, the modern kind of demo. And I know now, okay, I can't properly play this game yet, but I do it. What I could enjoy, I enjoy. So, I mean, I do like the combat itself, and yeah, yeah, like I said, I missed the team play shit, but yeah, you know, I would still play it regardless, because I do like to play. I did enjoy War Thunder, and I would enjoy this game. Yes, I would get bored after a while and would stop playing it. I stopped playing War Thunder and never played it again, really. I know there's lots of new stuff now, and maybe I should check it out again. Maybe I will. But yeah, I want to explore a game just a little bit, you know, before I spend a lot of money on it. Because some games are like freaking $60. I want to know if I, one, can run the game, two, if I enjoy the game. I mean, if I just buy it and then play it for 2 hours and then never play it again, that's a lot of wasted money for me. So, yeah, I mean, no, there are still demos of games, mostly on Xbox, really. XP. There's some demos on Steam. There's these early access free to play things. Those are cool, but I really wish every AAA game would just, you know, have a demo again. Anyways, I've been ranting for, I don't know, an hour or something. And you've just been listening to me talking, and there's not much visual. Fortunately, I can't show much due to my computer not being good enough. But anyways, this was my 5 cents about this game. Let me know what you think about, especially about the team-based game gameplay. If you have an idea, yeah, post it in the comment section. Let's have a discussion about, you know, about maybe we can come up with a good idea. You know, I already mentioned one idea, which is pretty much like Star Wars Battlefront 2, the space combat. Just have some idea sharing, and yeah, and go check out this game yourself. It is a decently fun game, and it is still in early access. It's still being developed. So maybe if we can, give proper feedback to these developers, they can say, like, these are good points. We could improve our game like this. Because this is also a reason why these developers do these early access things. To get feedback from the gamers, from the people who want to play their game and want to see it improved. Space engineers did it. They did it really well. There was a lot of community feedback for space engineers. There still is, and that resulted in some really neat ideas. Of course, the developers themselves have to filter out those ideas. There's a lot of stupid ideas too. I have a lot of ridiculous ideas that would break space engineers. But, the developers can decide it for themselves. But some feedback from the people who want to buy the game. And that's really important. So, yeah, let's play the game. Give some feedback to the developers. And maybe this will turn out to be a very cool team-based space combat game, because you already have a whole bunch of ship classes. Look at this. There's already a whole sort of ship, but they're all big capital ships. So I don't know. Maybe you'd like to have some smaller ships too. Maybe there will be. I don't know. Also Zarek, that's a nice reference to Battlestar Galactica there. So yeah, let me know what you think about these kind of games, what you think about team-based combat, what you think about early access, what you think about demos of games. I know a lot of people torrent games as a way of a demo, as a way to have a trial. That works, but yeah, it makes developers be more like, oh, there's piracy, oh no, we have to find more ways to make money first and then have a game. Which is a big problem, because it works both ways. Yes, developers are doing stupid things. Some games are ridiculously expensive with DLC packs, microtransactions. It's really stupid. Like what was it, Star Hunter or something? What was the game called? Had like micros that like you can play the game, you can buy the game, and then you need to buy your ship. It's also a space game, and some ships are like $300. Of course, it's a support thing, but still, that was ridiculous. So. Yeah, that's one way, but if you pirate more because you want to demo things, yeah, then developers are more like, oh, there's more piracy, oh, there's a lot of things being pirated, oh, we need to do more crazy stuff. I don't know why developers then decided to not have demos, because like I said, a lot of people pirate games because they want to know if it's worth buying the game. And if it runs on your system, especially with the PC, like on consoles, it will run. I mean, consoles don't change unless a new console comes out. PC can be anything. You have a motherboard, you have a CPU, you have a graphics card, you have RAM, you have different types of RAM, you have different types of CPUs, different types of motherboards, you have different types of graphics cards. There's so many options. So, yes, I do want to know if my game runs. If isn't a demo or anything, I will torrent it to see if the games run, to see if I should spend money on it. That's just how a lot of gamers nowadays think. So have some demos, have some trials, have early access. Early access is a good idea. If it gives a possibility for your for the gamers to test out the game to see if they want it. 2, it gives the developers feedback while they're still developing the game. I think it's a good system. And as a developer myself, I would certainly use that system. If I'm gonna make a big game, I want feedback. I will do early access. Certainly, I will do it. It's a great way to first advise advertise your games, to get good feedback from your community, to build up a community with a low threshold. Yeah, I'm all game for for that. But yeah, I've been ranting for a long while now, so I'm gonna call it quits here. This was Fractured Space. Not enough gameplay to show, unfortunately. I'm sorry for that, my computer simply isn't good enough. I do hope you enjoyed my ranting and that it made you think about this kind of things. And I hope to get some feedback from you guys about these subjects, because it's something I've been thinking about so many times, and I've seen so many stupid things already from developers, also on Steam, beside the stupid games being released that have been made like in Unity in 2 days. Ignore those games. Don't spend money on those games. They should never, ever have any money, any profit from those games. It will happen because false advertisement and stuff, but oh dear God, Steam is such a mess right now. It's horrible. It's just... Anyways, I'm going into another rant. I will call it quits here. This was Fractured Space. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, and of course give that subscribe button some love. And I'll see you next video. Oh yeah, there's a lot of more Davlex videos coming out. We recorded last evening and last night for about 5 hours or something, a new game straight away. So expect a lot of videos to come out of that Davlex game. More Dutch glory, well, not so much glory as it is a disaster, as it is a beautiful train wreck. But hey, see you next video and bye bye.